final video of solving 1 and 2-step equations. Please do not attempt this lesson until you have completed and are happy with lesson 1 and lesson 2 part A. This is lesson 2 part B. Okay, to solve 2-step equations with fractions and expressions in the numerator. Okay, so have a go at these questions, please. Pause video for 10 minutes while you have a go. Okay, here are the answers. So 5 pencils cost £2.85. Well, it's asking for 10, so all really you needed to do was multiply that by 2. So 570 pence or £5.70. Okay, probability scale. Probability of an event being impossible is A. And the letter of an event that is likely is D. First even multiple of 27 is 54. And a parallelogram, okay, 12 times 7, 84 centimetres squared. Okay, 18,000 metres in kilometres. So if we divide by 1,000 metres in a kilometre, 18,000 divided by 1,000 is 18 kilometres. Prime numbers between 10 and 20, 11, 13, 17, 19. Okay, here we go again. Right. We are still following BIDMAS backwards. Additions and subtractions. Well, we can't get to any addition and subtraction because it's being divided by 5. So we've got to get rid of the divide by 5 first. So the opposite to divide is multiply by 5. Then we can get to the addition and subtraction. Okay, so if we multiply by 5, a plus 1 equals 10 times 5 is 50. Now we can have a go at that. We can, if it's adding 1, we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. So a equals 50 minus 1 is 49. Again, we want to follow BIDMAS backwards, but we can't follow it to get the addition and subtraction because it's being blocked by the divide by 4. So what do? Yep, multiply by 4 on both sides. 7 times 4 is 28, and we've got b plus 3. We want b by itself, so the opposite by adding 3 is we subtract 3 from both sides. 28 subtract 3, 25. So b equals 25. Let's have a go at this one. Again, it's being blocked by the division. We need to get a by itself, so we're going to have to multiply both sides by 5. So a subtract 1 equals 50. So now we're going to have to subtracting 1, so we need to add 1 to both sides. A equals 51. Have a go at this one. What do I need to do? Yeah, multiply both sides by 4. So b minus 3 equals 28. What do I do now? Yeah, subtracting 3, so I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So b equals 28, add 3, 31. Let's have a look at these ones. Same process. We want to follow BIDMAS backwards, but it's being stopped by division. 5 times 10 then, so we're going to have to multiply both sides by 5. 5 times 10 is 50. 3a minus 1 equals 50. Right, we still want to get the 3a minus 1. Now we're going to do BIDMAS backwards because we can actually get to it. So we can't do the 3a, we have to do addition, subtraction first. So there's a subtraction, so we have to add 1 to both sides. The 3a equals 51. 51 is divisible by 3. So 3, 51, does 3 go into 5? Yes, 1 remainder 2. 3 going to 21, 17. So a equals 17. Have a go at the other side, in the we do. What do I do first? Yep, multiply by 4 on both sides. So 5b minus 3 equals 28. And then what? Yeah, add 3. Is that 5b equals 28, add 3 is 31. And b, yeah, to get it by itself, we don't want 5 lots of b, we want 1 lot of b. So b equals 31 divided by 5, which you can cancel down. Let's have a look at this I do here. Yeah, I'm going to multiply both sides by 5, so we can actually get to the 3a plus 1 and follow BIDMAS backwards. So 3a plus 1 equals 5 times 10 is 50. So adding 1 on this, adding 1, so the opposite to add 1 is subtract 1 from both sides. 3a equals 51. Oh, sorry. Stop that. Okay, 50 subtract 1 is 49. 4 plus 9 is 13, so it's not in the 3 times table. So we can simplify this down. 49 divided by 3, so you can simplify that one. Okay, what do I do first? Yeah, multiply by 4. So we multiply 4 by 4 by both sides. So 5b plus 3 equals 28. 4 times 7 is 28. What do we do then? Yes, subtract 3. 28 subtract 3 equals 25. 5b. What do we do then? Yep, it's multiplying by 3, so we're going to divide multiplying by 5, so we're going to divide by 5 on both sides. So b equals 5 divided 25 divided by 5 is 5. Okay, let's have a go at these ones. Yep, we're going to multiply both sides by 5 because we need to get the minus 1 plus 3a. So minus 1 plus 3a equals 50. We're then going to add 1 to both sides because we're going to follow BIDMAS backwards. So add 1, so we've now got 51 and 3a. And we know before, if we do 51 divided by 3, a is going to equal 17. So we'll do it the we do. Yeah, multiply by 4 on both sides, because dividing by 4. 3 plus 5b equals 28. Yeah, we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. 5b equals 25. So b will equal 25 divided by 5 is 5. Let's have a look at the I do. So it's dividing by 5 here, so we've got to do the opposite. So we're going to have to multiply by 5. So minus 1 plus 51a equals minus 50. Be very careful, make sure you keep the sign, negative and positive, with the number. Okay, we still need to get the 50 by itself, the 51, the a by itself. So we're going to add 1 to both sides. Minus 50 add 1 means it's going to become more positive, so it's minus 49 equals 51a. Then we need to divide both sides by 51. So a is going to equal minus 49 divided by 51. What do I need to do here then? Yeah, times by 4. You got the hang of this now. Minus 2 plus 5b equals 24. 28. Subtracting 2, the opposite to subtract 2 is add 2. So we're going to add 2 to both sides. So 5b equals 30. What do I do now? It's multiplying by 5. Yeah, we're going to divide by 5 on both sides. So b equals 30 divided by 5. So b equals 6. Final one. So we're going to multiply both sides by 5. 1 plus 51a equals minus 50. We're going to subtract 1 from both sides. So 51a equals minus 51, because we're going to get more negative. Then we're going to divide both sides by 51, because the opposite to multiply is divide. So a will equal 51 divided by 51 will just leave us a, minus 51 divided by 51, positive 51. We've got mixed signs, so it's going to be minus 1. Got the we do. We're going to multiply by 4. So I've got minus 28 equals 2 plus 5b. Okay, yeah, we're going to subtract 2 from both sides. So minus 28, subtract another 2, will be minus 30. So 5b equals minus 30. Minus 30, what do I do now? I want b, not 5b. Yeah, divide by 5. So b equals minus 30 divided by 5. We have mixed signs. So b equals minus 6. Pause the video for 10 minutes while you have a go at these questions. Okay, now mark these questions. Remember to send copies of the work you've done to your teacher so they can see what work you've done and reward you with achievement points. Okay, next set of questions. Pause the video for 10 minutes while you have a go at these questions. Okay, now mark the answers. On O and T, the mixed number and the improper fraction are both possible answers. Okay, so let's have a go at these. This time, A is in the denominator. Okay, and we still want A by itself, but we don't want part of A, we want A. So we're going to multiply both sides by A. So 4 equals 9A. We now don't want 9 lots of A, we only want A. We're going to divide both sides by 9. So 4 divided by 9 equals A. So we just rearranged it to get A by itself. Have a go at B. What do I multiply both sides by? Yep, I multiply both sides by B. So 6 equals 7B. I don't want 7B, I just want B. So I'm going to divide both sides by 7. So 6 over 7 equals B. Let's have a go at this one. Yep, we multiply both sides by A. So 2A equals 4. We don't want 2 lots of A, we only want 1 lot, so we can divide both sides by 2. A equals 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. What do I need to do on this redo? Yep, multiply both sides by B. So 1B equals 6. Yep, that's right. So B equals 6. We don't need to write the one in front of it, do we? Yeah, well, I think we're okay with these ones here now. We know we're going to multiply both sides by A and then divide by 8. And the same here, multiply both sides by B and divide by 5. Let's have a look at these ones though. We've got 2 lots of A that's in the denominator. So if we multiply both sides by 2A, we can get A in the numerator. So 6A equals 6. We can then divide both sides by 6. A equals 6 divided by 6. Yeah, A equals 1. And this one, what you're going to do, yep, you're going to multiply both sides by 2B. So we've got 10B equals 10. Then we're going to need to divide both sides by 10. So B equals 10 divided by 10, B equals 1. Okay, so we can mark 1 times A is A. So we know we need to multiply both sides by A. So we get 4 equals 1A over 9. Then we're going to multiply by 9, because we want A by itself, not a ninth of A. 4 times 9 is 36. So A equals 36. And what do I do here? Yep, multiply by A. So 3 equals 1A over 7. Then multiply by 7. 3 times 7 is 21A. Okay, there is another way you could do it. You could multiply by A. You could also multiply by 8 at the same time. So you could have 3A at the same time. So you're multiplying diagonally. 8 times 4 is 32. So you literally, rather than doing A and then doing the 9, you multiply both sides at the same time. So you're multiplying one side by A and the other side by the 8. So 32 equals 3A. And then you could divide both sides by 3. So 32 divided by 3, which again you can simplify. Do this way, that way. Do this method here on this one. What would I multiply the 4 by? Yeah, I'd multiply the 4 by A. What would I multiply the 3 by? Yeah, I'd multiply it by the 6. So I've now got 4A, and 3 times 6 is 18. I could then divide both sides by 4. Got 18 divided by 4, which can be simplified. A. If you prefer method 1, use method 1. If you prefer method 2, and if you've got a sum like this, then use method 2. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this side by 2A. I'm going to multiply this side by 11. So I've now got 6A equals 44. 44, 6A. Divide both sides by 6. 44 divided by 6, which can be simplified. A. Let's do it the other way. 5 times A, 3. I'm going to multiply both sides by A. 3 equals 5A over 6. Then what we could do then is multiply by 6 to get 5A by itself. 3 times 6 is 18 equals 5A. Divide both sides by 5. We don't want 5 lots of A, we just want A. 18 divided by 5, which can be simplified. A. Have a go at this final set of questions. Give yourself 10 minutes to do as many as you can. Okay, this is the final set of answers. This is the final set of questions of Lesson 1, Lesson 2A, Lesson 2B, of simplifying and solving equations 1 step and 2 step. This will take you up to a GCSE grade 5 and questions like this that could come up on the exam. Well done, you've done well today. Remember to send your work off to your teachers so they know what you've done.